not stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. And it's not easy to be me.
The Whole Life Therapy Program fills a tremendous void in the area of rehabilitation, one which the current system does not address. It really works to get inside the individual's inner soul and inner spirit, if you will. It attacks the mind and the body and the spirit all at once through traditional and non-traditional therapies.
And if you attach the nail clipper to like the top, almost with like Velcro or something, and Velcro it to like your bureau, you were doing it the other day, and if you Velcro it to the side of the bureau, and then that way that's stabilized, and you can use both your hands.
Working with Sierra, my biggest goals and what we came to agree upon is that we want to work on her balancing ability so that she can stand for longer periods of time and work on overall upper body strength. And when you get it, just try to open up a little bit and then pass it back and open up your other arm. She really dislikes strength training and using dumbbells and traditional weights that a lot of people would like to do. So I just try to do anything I can with her to be creative. So by standing against the wall using the exercise ball, she's working on her balance, because as she's moving the red ball against the wall, she's using her core musculature and her hips to keep herself balanced, but she's strengthening her upper body without having to just, pump iron like everybody else would want to do. Turn it off. Now do you remember this one? Yeah. This is going to work your chest muscles. If you're sore, let me know, and we won't do very many of them, okay?
My therapists come from tons of different backgrounds, which brings different ideas from different parts of the country, which is great. And my residential aid staff is just doing an amazing job, so I love them.
Ready for one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Now push together in the middle. Back just to about there, and then push forward again. Good. Remember, you're breathing. Breathe out when you're doing the most force. So right now. Good. There's 5. How's this weight for you? Is it a challenge or is it easy? Okay, good. Last one. Awesome, gotcha. I'm gonna lower back. We'll rest a little bit. We're gonna do another one. How's your chest feel? It's okay.
A lot of times we get them at the beginning and they're not thinking in terms of necessarily doing things themselves. It's kind of, people have always helped them and that's how it's going to be. And we kind of tell them and show them that you can do a lot by yourself. It may take a tool to help you do it, or it may take, a different technique than what somebody taught you before, but that pretty much everything is possible. And I think that's a huge turnaround in what we see from week 1 to week 4, is that by week 4, even if they haven't met all of their goals here, they're in the mindset that it can be done.
There you go, you made a knot.
Now,
Good job, now try to tuck the laces into the sides of your shoe. And then that way, it's not a bow, but it's a knot, and at least your shoes are tied, right? We're gonna try to work on getting it tighter so it's down here, so that way your shoes stay on. But you got the idea, you got the knot down. That was great because you haven't done that before, right? You haven't tied the knot in your shoelaces, so that's the first step. Good job.
The in the aquatic program, we have one-on-one ratio, so we have one staff member for each participant. And we try to keep the same therapist that they're working on in the daily therapy sessions with them in the pool so that they can kind of work on the same goals. So Matt today, for instance, you know, one of his main goals is to strengthen his legs because eventually he wants to walk. And he was doing leg exercises in the pool that takes away the gravity that he can't do when he's on land. The water provides a gravity-free environment and lets their bodies move and react in different ways than they normally would.
Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to the second group session. Yeah, you weren't here, and John wasn't here, and Alice wasn't here, but everybody else was here. Part of the program is that we meet in group sessions where we discuss topics from, you know, how we felt right after our injury, to sexuality, to bowel bladder maintenance. Any way that our disability has affected our lives is game for these group sessions. And it's a great environment because we're all living it, and we all bring something to the table. We all have something that we can share. You know, we all have similar problems, but everybody has a different perspective on it, and everybody can share how they deal with these issues. All right, so the homework for last session was to think about what you want your life to look like in 5 years from now.
My biggest goal is just to arrive at a feeling of contentedness with myself and my body and my life, and just kind of where things are. Because there's a sense in which, you know, I feel like over the 3 years since my injury, I've been accomplishing things and doing stuff and even having fun. But there's always been this sense of like constant emergency, like a million things to do, never having enough time, never getting things done, like being swamped, what have you.
It seems to me when I've been talking to some people in group, they're really angry that this accident happened to them.
I'm amazed by the amount of stress there is in my life, right? So all the
Is
usual...
it self-induced?
No, I mean, it's real stress. It's stress about whether I'm going to pee myself. It's stress about, you know, whether I'm going to be able to get where I'm going and do what I want to do. I mean, it's constant, because my mind is constantly thinking about these things and anticipating them and trying to problem solve.
But you can anticipate where you want to go in life, but you can't anticipate these little problems. And so what? If you're going from point A to point B and you're supposed to be there in a half hour and you don't make it for 45 minutes, so what? I'm sorry I couldn't make it. Traffic was bad. Move on. Don't stress yourself on stuff like that. Because no one really cares, John.
Well, but I do, because I have stuff I want to do. There's a crunch period where this stuff is all new. It all sucks. You have to deal with it, and it's just the way it is.
Are you still angry?
I don't know.
I am.
When people come here for a 4-week session, it's amazing the transformation that takes place. The first day they come in here, they have no self-confidence, their spirit is broken, they have a hard time looking you in the eye, and life is just too much for them. And over the first couple of weeks, through the help of the staff and through the help of their fellow participants and their colleagues now in the program, they gain an enormous amount of confidence. They figure out that they're not the only person in the world that has a problem, and that others in the same condition, they're very willing to help, and they're very willing to pull together. And by the 3rd and 4th week here, they're almost incorrigible. They're unstoppable. They think they can take on the world. And it's extremely gratifying to see them 6 months, 12 months later on when they're back at work and back at school. It's just it's a great mini life cycle that you see, and you wish that you could share that with everybody.
Salve Regina has been really great to us. They have renovated this dorm. so that we have accessible rooms and accessible bathrooms, which is a big plus because a lot of times we have to make do, and here we have the setup that we need. And then the gym facility is great. We have plenty of room, big spaces. It lends itself pretty nicely to what we're doing. Everybody knows Shake-a-Leg, and everybody's excited that Shake-a-Leg's here, and we have a lot of supporters in this area that are glad to see us here.
Prior to my Shake-a-Leg experience, I had really no outreach programs or anything. In the rehab hospital, they teach you how to retrain you how to survive, basically. The most normal, banal elements of life, but nobody cares to reinvest your interest in living. I feel that the whole life therapy program here at Shake-a-Leg really renewed my love for life and all the excitement and confidence that I bring with myself every day.
This program is so good for so many people. It's great for the allied health professionals, the therapists and athletic trainers and people that are here. And it's especially wonderful for all the participants that come, no matter what their disability is. And so to be able to expand upon that and to have more resources and to have a larger staff and a larger number of participants that can come would just be awesome. I can see this program going so far if we can find the resources and the abilities and the people to put the time and effort into it to keep making it grow.
I will try to fix you. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Just remember, dreams do come true at Shake-a-Leg. We'd love to have you join us at a whole life therapy program. For more information, please visit our website at www.shakealeg.org or phone us at 1-888-SHAKE-A-LEG.